Good evening, everyone, and we are back. So, yes, yet another round of mini interviews and yet another round of showcasing one of our best trainers to you. Today, we have Dipali Goel with us, who is a soft skills and communication skills trainer. And like I previously pointed out, also, her insight, awareness, and connection with the participants is at the next level. So, today we are just going to have a candid talk with Dipali just to find out as to um, who she actually is professionally and why she does what she does the way she does. So, uh, we are just going to start with the first question. What do you call Dipali? What made you realize I meant for this training?
First of all, thank you so much, Radhika, for giving my introduction. And coming to your question as to what made me realize that I want to do this, it is basically because I want to make a difference. I feel that all of us are very well educated. All of us know everything these days. The only thing is that we need to put in a little bit of emotions, a little bit of communication, a better communication, right? So that is what I thought. Since I feel that I am a good communicator, I thought that I have to polish my skills further. So that is what made me come here.
Okay. And why did you, what do you call, why did you want to get into training?
See, because why do you train somebody? You just train somebody when you want to impart that particular thing which you know. And I feel that I can be a great help to in teaching communication skills, in teaching certain, in increasing the emotional awareness of the children, maybe of the adults. So that is why I thought that I am meant for training. And for my in my career, for whatever teaching I've done, I've always been complimented on this, that you can communicate things well. So that's what it is. I really want to spread the knowledge now all over.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, what do participants say after your participants or your learners say
Right.
after your sessions that make you smile?
Basically, can I just like narrate an incident which happened with me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there was this student of mine who used to take public speaking classes from me, and it was all online. We have never met as it is. So, after taking about 30, 40 classes from me, I was working on a platform at that particular moment. So, last day when it was her last class, she just showered praises upon me, and she said that, ma'am, I can never forget you. And she named a few teachers. She was preparing for a UPSC. I should be mentioning that. And she named a few teachers who made difference in her life. And she said that I'm adding your name to it. So it made me feel very proud. So generally, when such a thing happens, I feel that it's a biggest gift you can actually get. Like those of us who are teachers, we will perfectly relate to it when your student comes over and showers you with these kinds of compliments. That makes your day. That makes you smile.
It makes everything, the stress and everything that we take, worthwhile.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And training or teaching, it's not a very easy job to do. It might seem simpler from outside, but it is a hard task thing which has to be done. And all these things are nullified. You just make you, as you said, that they actually make you stress free when you get these kinds of compliments. And even after many years, when one of your students, one of your trainees comes over to you and says that I am doing this, ma'am, and this is what you taught me at that moment of life, and I'm really thankful for that. So that's a invaluable gift you can receive.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, continuing with whatever you said, can you, tell us about an incident or can you tell us about um, something that happened in your life, a small transformation you brought to someone, even one person or a lot of people?
Okay. So a transformation you feel that I brought to somebody's life. That is what you mean to say. Okay. So this is the time when I used to teach in the school, and there was a student who used to flunk in science. So it wasn't that he wasn't good at it. It was just because he was afraid of the subject. And when I started teaching him, I was very young at that time. And when I started teaching him, I saw his progression. The kind of happiness it brought to my life was, it started from 8 out of 100. At that time, they used to score from 100. I'm talking about internal assessments weren't there. It was 8 out of 100. Steadily, it went up. It went up to 80%. So that actually made me very happy. And this child, he gave me a written note thanking me for, the kind of positivity which I had infused. He said that I'm liking the subject because of the way you've been teaching me the subject. So it was heartwarming for me, actually heartwarming for me.
Perfect.
Right.
So, uh, yes, now what do you call, as a trainer, we know you a lot better.
Yeah.
So, over to some fun. We're
Right.
going to ask you some weird questions, and we expect you to answer all of them.
You need weird answers or you need very
That's up
logical
to you.
answers to
That's up to you.
them? Okay.
Whatever. So,
Okay.
if your training personality was a flavor, what would it be?
A potato.
Why? A
I can fit into
flavor.
any kind of a training.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What flavor does a potato have, though?
It's. I don't think so. It has any flavor.
It can be put into anything, right?
It can be put into anything. So I feel that as a trainer, you have to be fit to fit everywhere.
Okay. So, what's your what do you call, funniest training moment, or your most embarrassing training moment, if you can share?
I don't have a funny, embarrassing moment as far as training is concerned, but I have a very funny moment when I was teaching in a school, and I was just given a substitution in a primary section, primary class. So I just narrated a story to them, to the children, and they came up with a very extremely funny moral of that story. So it. I was very new to teaching at that moment. So it was kind of a check for me कि बच्चे ऐसा भी सोच सकते हैं.
Yes,
That was really funny.
they do
Yeah,
really surprise us. I've always
right.
found that the pre-primary ones, especially, I don't know. I've all preschool. I mean, from I guess till they are in grade two,
Mhm.
they really come up with weird and very different. The mind works in very, I don't know, mysterious ways, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. Because I'll tell you what, they are very honest. If they'll praise you, they'll honestly praise you. If they want to say something to you, they'll not give it a second thought. जो मन में आया, they are just going to blast it out. Yeah.
So, if you could train a celebrity, who would it be?
If I could train a celebrity, who could it be? I wouldn't train a celebrity. Instead, I would want to be trained by a celebrity like Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay,
I would love to come under his mentorship.
absolutely. And
Although he won't be taking me, that's for sure.
who knows? It's Amitabh Bachchan. He might do anything at the end of the day. He's
I know,
always been
right?
different.
Right.
So,
So, he's a kind of a personality. You can just look at him, you can just listen to him, and you can learn 100 things from just by, observing the way he talks.
absolutely. I'm a big fan. So, yes.
Exactly.
So, coffee, tea, something else before you actually get into a session.
So nothing specific. If I have to have something, only then. It's nothing like, it's not related to the session.
Okay. Your
And
favorite.
yeah,
Yeah.
before the session, I just try to be calm before the session. That is what I do.
Okay. And
Yeah.
your favorite filler line you use without realizing?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Right. Yeah.
So, if by chance you are asked a question as to um, which stage or platform you would want to be on, what would it be?
Platform as in what?
Any,
Following what?
for training, or if somebody comes and asks you that you are the best trainer and we would like to give you a platform, what do you call, and you have the complete option to choose it.
I wouldn't mind an IIM. I wouldn't mind an IIT. I wouldn't mind anything. I can always think about it.
Perfect
Yeah.
answer. Dream big. Thank you so much, Dipali. It was really fun.
Radhika.
And before we sign off, if you had to tell something to your audience, what would it be?
Dream big and work towards it. So the
Perfect.
platform which I answered, that was all in a joke, right? See, I haven't worked to be delivering lectures on these platforms. I had to work harder if I want to be a part of these platforms. But I really feel that dream big and work towards your dream. Dreaming alone won't be enough. You have to do, proper work to actually achieve your dream, realize your dream.
Absolutely. Absolutely spot on. So,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, Dipali. It was lovely having this conversation with you. I hope all of you also enjoyed this. It was a very, very candid conversation, and the audience and us really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching it. And
Thank you, Radhika, for such lovely questions and such innovative questions. I really loved your questions, and I tried to be as candid and as best answers I could give. Thank you for such beautiful questions.
yes, thank you so much. So, we'll see you in the next mini interview with another trainer. Bye bye for now.
Thank you.